Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's Vinyasa. So I just take a few moments here to settle down on our mats, taking a nice tall seat, closing your eyes, and as you begin to settle down on your mat, beginning to take a few deeper breaths. So for today, we're going to start off with some pranayama technique. So this is alternate nostril breathing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the index and the middle finger, and we're going to tuck it into the base of the thumb. Okay, so the only three fingers that are sticking out is your thumb, your ring, and your pinky finger. So you're going to use your thumb to close off the right nostril, and then when it's time, you're going to use the ring finger to close off the left. So let's start off with closing off the right nostril. You're going to take one full breath cycle through the left. So you're going to inhale, and exhale. Inhale. At the base of the inhalation, you're going to close the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right nostril, exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Let's do one more on either sides. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Slowly begin to release your hand as you close your eyes back down to the thigh or the knee. Allowing your breath to come back to a neutral state. And beginning to find your intention for today's practice. As your intention becomes clearer to you, we're going to flip the palms up towards the ceiling. And we're going to inhale, hands sweep all the way overhead, tracing the sun. Exhaling the hands through heart's center in Anjula Mudra. Placing the lengths of the thumbs over the sternum, connecting to the rhythm of the heart's beat. Taking a couple of breaths here. Let us inhale to Om to start today's practice. Inhaling now. Rubbing your hands vigorously together, creating heat through friction. And once your hands get toasty and warm, cupping the hands over the eyes, inhaling the warmth of the touch. And then as you exhale, releasing the hands away from the face, a gentle transition from darkness to light. Excuse me. All right, so to begin today's practice, we're going to start off into some side bending, and then we're going to begin to open up and release the spine. So from here, continuing with your seat in lotus pose, you're going to inhale, guide the fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling, stretching yourself nice and long, and then as you exhale, you're going to start to fold over towards the right. The right hand comes down to the ground. As you descend, the left sit bone heavily into the earth, opening up the whole left side of the body. At the base of your exhalation, you're going to inhale, rise all the way back up through center. And as you exhale, you're going to fold over towards the left. From here, you can start to close your eyes if you wish, as you shift from side to side with the rhythm of your breath. Every single exhalation, folding even deeper, opening up the sides of the body, reaching, expanding, lengthening. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, let's come all the way back up. And then from here, as you exhale, you're going to take your hands back down towards the knees. Inhale, reach the crown of the head, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, you're going to pivot from the hips, lead with the heart into your forward fold. On your next inhalation, you're going to start sweeping the body all the way over towards the right in a large circular motion. Upon your exhalation, descending the body over towards the left. So you're going to continue these large circular motions, releasing the entire length of the spine, and start to become dynamic in your movements. So what I mean by dynamic in your movements, I mean move through your elbows, your wrists, your shoulders, the entire length of the spine from the base of the neck all the way down to the tailbone. It doesn't really matter what you look like here while you're making your rotations, as long as you invite a significant amount of movement in through the body. So let's do about one more rotation in this direction, and then you're going to start to switch directions. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exit, coming all the way back up through center. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky. On your exhalation, you're going to pull the navel back in through the spine. You're going to start twisting towards the right. The left hand on the right knee, right hand on the earth behind you. On your inhalation, reaching through the crown of the head, opening up your heart. As you exhale, you're going to twist as you take your gaze past the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale to lift through the crown of the head, opening up the heart, lifting the spine. Exhale, navel to spine. Take your gaze past the left shoulder. Inhale, center. All right, so we're going to do one more side bend with a little bit of a twist. Exhale, folding over towards the right. From here, on your inhalation, you're going to take the left shoulder back as you open up your heart towards the sky. Upon your exhalation, you're going to take the front of the heart back down towards the earth as you reach over towards the right side through the left fingertips. Inhale, open. Exhale to close. Let's do 2 more rotations. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale to close. Inhale through center. Exhale, folding over towards the left. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 3 rounds in total. Inhaling. Exhale, closed. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the earth. Last rotation. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Inhale all the way back up at center. And then exhale, hands come up behind you. And we're going to open up our feet a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. We're going to start to swish the knees from side to side. Swish to swish. For 4. Getting a little bit of mobility in through the hips. 3. 2. And 1. Excellent. All right, let's flip over onto hands and knees, tabletop position. All right, so in tabletop position, your wrists are going to be stacked underneath the shoulders, and the knees are going to be right underneath the hips. So from here, you're going to tuck your toes under, and we're going to inhale into cat, exhale into cow. So cat, your tailbone's going to tuck under, the navel's going to pull up in through the ribs, in through the spine, and then the back of the heart is going to lift right in between the space of the shoulder blades. On your exhalation, you can open up your mouth here and release a sigh as you release the belly and the spine back down towards the earth, opening up your heart and lifting your gaze. Okay, let's do that for 4 rounds. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Last breath, the biggest, deepest breath that you can take. Inhale, cat. Exhale to cow. Excellent. From here, we're going to go straight into downward facing dog. Let's take the heels all the way back. And we're going to plant the hands. Fingers are nice and wide, pressing through the heels of the palms, the length of the fingers.
Then from here, we're going to apply a little bit of movement here in through our downward facing dog. So to bend one knee and then the other, pedaling at our heels, stretching out the backs of our legs. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to start to stretch out the sides of the legs and the hips. So we're going to soften the left knee, and then we're going to step the right foot on the outskirts of the left leg. You're going to press down through the right heel. For 3, keeping that left knee bent, pressing down through the right heel, stepping that foot as far past the left as you can. 2, and 1. Come all the way back to center. You're going to soften the right knee this time, and then you're going to sweep that left leg all the way across, past the right, pressing down through the heel for 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back through center. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, we're going to come towards the front of the mat. Let's bend the knees. On your inhalation, pull the navel in towards the spine. Take the gaze up towards the front of your mat. As you exhale, you're going to step or hop towards the front of your mat. On your inhalation, lifting the spine halfway up, flat back. As you lift the spine, you're going to lengthen the spine as you reach to the soft spot right at the center of the head, and take the shoulders away from the ears in order to lengthen the neck. On your exhalation, you're going to soften the knees into your forward fold, releasing the belly and the chest over the thighs. From here, we're going to go into about 4 more rounds of cat-cow before coming all the way up. So let's slide the hands over the knees, over the feet, and then we're eventually going to go over the knees anyway. So we're going to slide the hands just over the knees. There you go. I was 1 step ahead of us. Okay, so now we're into cow position. Your arms are drawn in through the trunk, your tailbone is sticking back, and your belly is sinking towards the earth as your spine is curling down as well. So on your inhalation, I want you to think about actually drawing all of the energy from the earth into the body. And then as you exhale, releasing anything that no longer serves you out. On your inhalation, tuck your tailbone under, pull the navel back into the spine, flip the spine all the way back towards the back, and then exhale to release. All right, let's do 3 more rounds, exhaling through an open mouth, inhaling through the nostrils. Inhale to draw the energy inward. And then exhale to release. Last 2, inhaling. And exhale. Last round, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. On our inhalation, let's paint the entire width of the sun all the way up into Hastasana. Palms touch, exhale, hands through heart's center, Samastitihi. Inhale to trace the sun, Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hop or step back into plank. At the base of your exhalation, you're going to hold the breath, hug the arms and the navel in as you lower down on empty lungs. Untuck the toes, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lengthen the breath here, taking 3 of the longest breaths that you can take. Last breath. Bending the knees, gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale, hop or step towards the front. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Paint the sun on the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana, paint the sun. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down on empty lungs, hugging the arms and the navel inward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. All right, we've got one more sun salutation A left on the roster today, and then we're going to go on to sun salutations B, and then we're going to take a look at our hips and open those guys up. All right, let's take 2 more breaths here, lengthening your inhalation and your exhalation. Beautiful. At the base of your exhalation, you're going to bend your knees. Inhale, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop or step towards the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana, touching the sun. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down from plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 3 long, luxurious breaths. Taking your time to fill the lungs on every single inhalation, and taking equally, if not longer, to exhale the breath. Last breath. Excellent. Inhale to bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Excellent. All right, moving in through sun salutations B for 3 rounds. So yesterday we were trying our chair pose with our feet together or our feet hip width distance apart. So for today, we're just going to get right into it since we already covered that. We're going to inhale chair, guide your sit bones all the way back in through. Guide your arms alongside the ears. You're going to press through the feet. Push your feet away from each other. Make sure that you can see your toes for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Reach to the soft spot right at the center of the head, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands up or hop back plank. Lowering down from plank on empty lungs, hugging the arms and the navel in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Remember, we're moving right away at the base of that exhalation. At the base of the exhalation, we're going to inhale, right foot forward. And we're going to pivot the back foot, landing on the heel. So it's going to be heel to heel alignment. We're going to square the hips forward. Navel to spine, inhaling fingertips up to the sky. Palms touch in Anjali Mudra as you shift your gaze towards the base of the palms. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands come back down towards the ground. You're going to pivot the back foot, step the right foot back plank, and start to lower all the way back down to the ground. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, pivot the back. Fingertips up to the sky, palms touch, Anjali Mudra, gaze to the base of the palms. At the base of your inhalation, exhale, hands come back down towards the ground, step back plank, and lower all the way back down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying here for 3 long, deep breaths. Last breath. Bending the knees, inhale, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Descending your sit bones way back into space, bending your knees greatly. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. All right, round 2. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, hop or step back plank. Lowering down on empty lungs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, pivot the back. Fingertips to the sky in Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands come back down, step back plank to lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, pivot the back, Virabhadrasana, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands come back down, step back plank. And lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying here for 3 breaths, lengthening your inhalations and your exhalations. Last breath. Inhale to bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Descending your sit bones way back into space, bending your knees. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. All right, last round of sun salutations B. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, pivot the back, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands come back down, step back, plank. To lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, pivot the back, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, hands come back down, step back, plank, to lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 long breaths. Last breath. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Descend your sit bones back into space, bending your knees. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Excellent. Moving on with the rest of our practice. Inhale, tracing the sun. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or hop back, plank. Lowering down on empty lungs. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, excellent. So now that we're over here, we're going to take one big deep breath in through the nostrils, exhaling through the open mouth. And then what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, step the right foot forward. We're going to descend the left knee and tuck the left toes. So from here, we're going to slide the right hand on the inside of the right foot. We're going to heel toe the right foot out to the edge of our mat. So we're going to be coming into lizard posture. And then from here, so our foot is stepped right over towards the edge of the mat. You're going to flip the toes outward at a 45-degree angle. So for some of us, this position here with the arms might be suffice to keep that openness throughout that right hip. If you would like to come a little bit deeper, you can start to either bend at your elbows, or you can start to take your forearms all the way down to the ground. So your palms can either face the ground, or you can interlace the fingers, or even do Anjali Mudra here. So from here, take a few deep breaths in through the right hip, opening it up. For 3, 2, and 1. Placing the hands back underneath the shoulders. We're going to slide the left hand under the face. We're going to pivot the right foot back in. It's still nice and wide though. And then from here, all we're going to do is we're going to come into a little bit of a twist. We're going to take our right arm all the way across the ceiling, and we're going to reach all the way back for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale all the way back through the ceiling. You're going to heel toe that right foot back in, tuck the left toes under, step the right foot back plank, Vinyasa, all the way back through to downward facing dog. Take one breath here, in through the nostrils, exhaling through an open mouth. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale to descend the right knee and tuck the right toes. Stepping the left hand inward and heel toeing your left foot out towards the edge of your mat. And you're going to flip your toes outward at a 45-degree angle. From here, just like you did on the other side, you can either stay where you are and allow that knee to drape away from you, keeping that hip nice and open, or you can start to descend the forearms down towards the ground. So wherever you choose to stay, breathe into that left hip and allow it to open as you sink your hips closer towards the ground. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, let's take those hands right back underneath the shoulders again. We're going to heel toe that foot in. So not heel toe, you're just going to flip the toes in so that your foot is still wide. And then from here, we're just going to glide that right hand underneath the face. On your inhalation, you're going to sweep the left hand across the ceiling all the way back. Reach all the way back for 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Inhale, sweep all the way back and coming back towards the center of the mat. Let's heel toe that foot back in so that the foot, ankle, and knee are in line with the shoulder. You're going to tuck your right toes under, send the right heel back, step the left foot back, plank flowing through Vinyasa or coming into child's pose. All right, let's take 3 breaths here before coming into our next hip opener. Exhale. At the base of that exhalation, we're going to inhale, step the right foot forward. And then we're going to flip both hands on the inseam so that the heels of the palms are on the inseam of the right foot. You're going to flip the left foot over. Beautiful. And then we're going to, from here, transition from side to side. So as you inhale, you're going to shift towards the center. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, you're going to sink your sit bones down as you shift your weight from side to side. Excellent. All right, let's go for the count of 6. Inhale to transfer the weight. Exhale to descend. 5. Moving with the rhythm of your breath. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale. Let's go over to the left side one more time. Beautiful. All right, let's all meet at center. So our feet are going to stay nice and wide, and we're going to slide ourselves back through center. Both legs are nice and straight. From here, we're going to flip the feet so that the edges of the feet are in line with the short edge of the mat. Our hands are going to come right in between the feet. We're going to inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Begin to press the feet away from each other, activating the back of the glutes and the thighs. Push, 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 push. Beautiful. All right, let's take one more breath here. And then we're going to soften the knees, hands over towards the hips. Inhale to rise. Exhale, pivot the heels back in, feet out at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so we're going to take the hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. Inhale to lengthen the spine. On your exhalation, you're going to bend the knees and to sit the sit bones down. From here, we're going to kind of do very similar, if not the same action as we just did, a little bit lower. We're going to slide from side to side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide back to center, holding here for 5, closing your eyes, sliding the shoulders over the hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Perfect. Exhale, flip the feet back in so that the edges of the feet are in line with the short edge of the mat. Ha! Language today. All right, and then we're going to take our hands towards the hips. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. All right, hands are going to come back in between the feet. We're going to take our spines into a gentle twist before switching to something a little bit spicier. So from here, you're going to slide the left hand underneath your face. And then as you inhale, you're going to reach up towards the ceiling through the right fingertips. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach up through the left. Beautiful. Exhale, center. Hands over to the hips, soften the knees. Inhale, rise. And then from here, you can either heel toe the feet in together or you can step right over towards the front of your mat. Inhale, trace the sun. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or hop back, plank. Lowering all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a few deep breaths here. Excellent. Inhale. We're going to bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of the mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. From here, we're going to open up our feet slightly wider than hip width distance apart, feet out at a 45-degree angle. We're going to be coming into smaller squats here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 rounds of squat in and out of a forward fold, and then we're going to do 3 rounds of lifting halfway up through the squat. And then we're going to rest all the way down on the last 6th round. So 6 rounds in total. Inhale, trace the sun on the way up. Exhale, pivot from the hips, lead with the heart, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the heart, sit bones down to the earth. So that's 1 round of the first 3. Inhale, rise, press to the feet, trace the sun on the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands through the heart and sit bones down to the earth. Last round. Inhale, trace the sun. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, sit bones to the earth. All right, so this time we're going to get a little bit spicier. So for 3 rounds, all we're going to do, instead of lifting all the way back up to standing, we're going to keep our hands exactly where they are. We're just going to lift our seat halfway up for 3 rounds. On the last round, we're going to keep our sit bones low to the earth. All right, ready? Press to the feet, open up your toes nice and wide. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to descend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Close your eyes. Lift through the entire length of the spine, reaching through the crown of the head, squeezing your legs in, pushing your arms out, equal pressure. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, trace the sun all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Guide the feet back towards each other. Either the toes touch, heels are apart, or feet are hip width distance. Inhale, trace the sun. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back, plank. Lowering down on empty lungs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, excellent. All right, so we have a few minutes, about 7 in total, to cool ourselves down. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to step the right foot over towards the left hand, the left foot over towards the right, crossing the feet. And then once we get into that position, we're going to lower the sit bones down to the earth and step the feet out in front of us. All right, let's go. Bending the knees, taking a look towards the front of the mat. Exhale, right foot to left hand, left foot to right, crossing the legs, taking the sit bones down, and crossing the feet. Beautiful. All right. So from here, all we're going to do is we're going to slowly lower the spine all the way back down to the ground. All right. And we're going to release the front of the body through strengthening the back. So we're going to be going in and out of bridge position for 3 rounds, and then we're going to take our spines into a twist before coming into Shavasana. And also happy baby, because everyone likes a happy baby. All right, let's guide the arms alongside the body. Open up the fingers nice and wide. Open up the toes nice and wide. Heels of the feet are close towards the sit bones. Inhale, bridge. Lift the hips up nice and high, pressing through the feet. Draw the inner thighs in towards each other. Navel to spine. Heart lifts. Exhale. Roll the spine all the way back down towards the mat. And we're going to tuck the knees into the chest. So each time we go up, we're going to do 2 more. We're going to hold a little bit longer each round. Descend the feet back down to the earth, arms alongside the body. Inhale, bridge. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, roll the spine all the way back down. Knees come into the chest. 1 more round. Descend the feet. Descend the arms. Inhale, bridge. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, roll the spine back down, knees into the chest. This time as your knees come into the chest, you're going to guide your knees nice and wide, even wider than the armpits. From here, we're going to come into happy baby. So we're going to take the feet up towards the ceiling. We're going to take the edges of the feet into the hands. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to draw the limbs closer towards the earth. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. All right, let's get the feet back down towards the ground. Knees are bent. Arms are in cactus or T-pose. And we're going to guide the right heel over the left ankle. Over the left ankle. We're going to guide the right ankle over the left thigh. I'm mixing up body parts when I shouldn't be. All right. So when you make this position of the number 4, ankle over thigh, you're going to descend the base of the right foot over towards the left of you. All right, so when you have that foot planted, you're going to start to internally rotate the right leg inward, draping the knee towards the ground. And then from here, you have a couple of options. You can either stay here exactly where you are and allow gravity to take its place, or if you'd like a little bit of an assist, getting a little bit deeper into your sensations, you can take your left hand over the outer edge of your right knee, and you can even take your left foot into your right hand as you take your gaze past the right shoulder. All right, inhale all the way back through center. Release your limbs. Come all the way back. And you're going to just switch sides. So you're going to take the right foot back down to the ground and then guide the left ankle over the right thigh. And you're going to descend the base of the left foot over to the right of you, internally rotating through the left leg, allowing that knee to drape towards the earth. And either choosing to stay here, allowing gravity to take its toll, or you can take your right hand on the outskirts of your left knee, and you can take your right foot into the left hand and guide your gaze past the left shoulder.
Take one more breath here. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees into the chest. Give yourself a little bit of a rock from side to side. And then gently begin to release the full weight of the body to the earth. And as you begin to close your eyes, taking the last deepest breath that you can take. In through the nostrils, exhaling through an open mouth. Noticing the full weight of the body resting on the earth. Allowing yourself to be fully supported and enveloped as you sink, melt, release, let go, and surrender. Slowly beginning to guide the knees into the chest once again, giving yourself a big hug as you wrap your arms around the shins. And then begin to slowly rolling over on towards the right side of the body, planting the left hand on the earth in front of the chest. And slowly coming to rise back into an upright seated position to close today's practice with the sound of Om. Guiding your hands towards heart center and Anjali Mudra, placing the lengths of the thumbs over the sternum, connecting to the rhythm of the heart's beat. Let us inhale to close today's practice with the sound of Om. Inhaling now. Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Peace, peace, peace. May every single cell of your entire being be filled with love, light, abundance, bliss, freedom, and optimal health. May all beings, seen and unseen, be happy and free. Namaste. As per usual, it's been an absolute pleasure guiding you in this morning's practice. I'm just going to crab walk myself over. So I hope that you guys totally enjoyed this morning's practice. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Stella. I love you. Mwah. Thanks for waking up and getting onto your mat today, honoring your body and your breath, getting yourself a little bit moving around. I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I hope you both and all of you who end up watching this enjoy the most magical day. Enjoy the sun. Get out for a little bit of a walk and have the most fantastic of weeks. Namaste.